could get in if they wanted, but he guessed they'd be gone longer than he would. He made his way through the house and to the front door. He'd just opened it as Franks pulled up in the driveway. Lance hurried to shut and lock the front door, then made his way down to the car. He climbed into the back seat, excited about the outing. "Morning."
"Morning. Thanks for going with us."
Franks glanced at him in the rearview mirror as he backed out of the driveway. "Thanks for inviting me." Lance liked Franks. He was a little older than him. He guessed him to be in his late 30s to early 40s. He was gruff and said what was on his mind. He worked with Angus as a police detective, and the two seemed to work well together, especially now that Angus had admitted to Franks that his mother and Lance could see ghosts, and those ghosts had been helping him solve cases.
"I'm still not sure I'm doing the right thing buying."
Franks sighed.
"It's better than throwing money away on rent. At least you'll have something to show for your money now. Having your own space that no one else can tell you what to do with is nice. I have no regrets about buying mine," Angus told him.
"Other than you're never home," Franks pointed out.
"It's not always that way. Work's kept us busy, and I do spend a lot of time at Lance's now, but it's the same thing. We have Lance's place to ourselves. We don't have to worry about people upstairs banging on the floor or the kids next door screaming," Angus said.
"Just ghosts in the backyard," Lance laughed.
"We hardly notice them."
Angus grinned back at him.
"Think of all the things you can do with your own place. You can paint and remodel it how you like it. You can sit in the backyard, sip your coffee, grow a garden, or work out in the garage. Right now, your apartment is so small it's 2 steps from the bathroom to the kitchen." "I like the idea of a garage. I've been keeping my dirt bike in storage. I can drop the storage payment and move everything to the house, which will save me close to $200 a month. I know it all makes sense. It's just such a huge investment."
Franks turned into a neighborhood. "I don't regret it for a minute. Buying my home was life-changing. I can't imagine having to deal with apartment living again." Lance looked around the neighborhood they'd turned into. "Is it close?"
"Yeah, just up ahead. We're meeting the realtor there," Franks told them. "I'm only looking at places within 15 minutes of work. I want a short commute."
"This is a nice area. If I remember right, Sel's son lives somewhere around here." Lance thought about the ghost he'd met a while back, who had become a good friend.
"Have you talked to her lately?"
Angus asked. "She dropped by 2 days ago to visit. She's having a hard time. Misses the kids now that they're living in Arizona. She's gone down a few times to see them, but is considering moving down there so she can be around them all the time. She just hates to leave her son."
"You're talking about a ghost, right? Wasn't Sel that famous chef that was teaching you how to cook?" Franks asked.
"Yep, that's her." Lance nodded.
"So, it's not like the kids or her son know she's there, right?" Franks asked.
"No, they don't know, but she still likes being there for them in her own way." Lance shrugged.
"I don't understand why she doesn't move on. If I died, the last thing I'd want to do is hang around here longer. I want to see what's next."
Franks parked behind a newer model pickup.
"I can't say what I'd do. I get why Sel wants to hang around, especially to help see the kids through the divorce."
Angus unlatched his seatbelt.
"But she can't help them. They can't see or talk to her. That's what makes no sense to me. Why put yourself through that?"
Frank sighed.
"Enough ghost talk. I don't want my realtor to think I'm insane."
"I like this place. It needs a fresh coat of paint, and the yard could use some work, but it looks like a nice home. How many bedrooms are you looking for?"
Lance climbed out of the car. 3, 1 guest room and an office. I don't see myself ever getting married, so as long as I have a place for guests to crash if they visit, I'm happy. This one has 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. It was in my price range and close to work, so I figured, why not give it a look?"
Franks led them up the walk to the small front porch. The realtor had the door open and was standing just inside.
"Come on in. Good to see you, Franks. I'm glad you brought a few friends. It's always good to get other opinions. They might see something you miss."
The 20-something man shook Franks' hand, then turned to Angus and Lance and shook theirs.
"I'm Chris Walton. I'll be here to answer any questions you have." He looked at Franks. "Want the guided tour or just to look around first?" "Do you mind if we just look around for a bit?"
Franks turned into a